laptops, now the ubiquitous business tool, and experts believing that more than 10,000 laptops are stolen each day in the US alone, it's no surprise that full disk encryption technologies are standard in many enterprise environments. The Ponemon Institute's recently released Cost of a Lost Laptop study revealed that the average enterprise sustains nearly $50,000 in unanticipated costs for each laptop lost. Replacing the machine itself typically only costs about $1,500, but total costs can approach $50,000. Protecting the sensitive data on the computer is critical. It's not the replacement cost, but the risk of a data breach if the lost system contained confidential information. Companies that have mitigated these risks by deploying full disk encryption can reduce the costs associated with a lost laptop by over $20,000. But deploying encryption technology across a large enterprise requires careful planning and consideration. What sort of encryption policies should be deployed? How will they be enforced? How can compliance be proven? And last but not least, what recovery mechanisms will be made available to users in the event of a lost key or passphrase? The way in which PGP whole disk encryption resolves these issues is by using the PGP Universal Configuration Console. The process begins with specification of the encryption policy, which in this example is forced encryption, meaning that all users will be required to secure the hard drives in their laptop or desktop computers. In this example, the administrator has also set a policy that requires users to encrypt removable storage devices before they can write new data to them. Once all of the configuration parameters have been set, the administrator creates either a Microsoft installer or a Mac OS package for distribution. In many cases, these will automatically install without user intervention. Once installed and initialized, PGP whole disk encryption encrypts the entire hard drive, sector by sector, in the background, while the user continues to work on their system normally with no interruption. Once encrypted, each time the user starts their system, they will authenticate to the PGP whole disk encryption login screen. And, because PGP whole disk encryption supports single sign-on in both the Windows and Macintosh environments, it can be configured to authenticate to both PGP WDE and the user's OS login. Meanwhile, back on the administrator's console, IT staff can monitor which users have succeeded in encrypting their hard drives, which are in process, and which have not yet started. If a user forgets their passphrase, or the enterprise requires access to the drive without the user's assistance, the built-in whole disk recovery token system allows security personnel or system administrators to unlock a PGP WDE encrypted drive. Finally, in order to ensure compliance, PGP whole disk encryption enables security and IT personnel to report on exactly which enterprise laptops were fully encrypted and when, and they can demonstrate that they were still encrypted at the point any potential breach may have occurred. Given the cost of remediating an actual breach, this feature alone frequently pays for itself within months of initial deployment. PGP whole disk encryption supports IT and security managers with a cross-platform system that can be rapidly and easily deployed within their existing infrastructure. It's capable of automatically enforcing centrally managed policies and provides them with detailed reporting and audit capabilities. To learn more about PGP whole disk encryption and PGP Corporation's other enterprise data protection solutions, visit us online at pgp.com.